Hello, I'm Martinez, and today I'll be looking at a little game known as Action Henk. H-E-N-K. Bit of a dodgy name, not gonna lie. Could be called Hank, could be called almost anything, but you know, Henk. Henk is what he's being called, so yeah. The game is a 2D side-scrolling sort of speed-runny type platformer, where speed is key. The quicker you go, the better it feels, basically. Set in this sort of nostalgic, sort of 1980s, 1990s sort of bedroom. There's all sorts of memorabilia. There's like there's VHS tapes up there. There's like a poster for like Men in Black, Top Gun, except it's pretty much starring Action Henk instead. And yeah, basically, let's actually just get into the game and then, you know, show you, shall we? Now I'm going to shut up so you can see the cutscene.
Wow! Henk can do it all! Fast jumping reflexes! Grappling hook maneuvers!
You've left me no choice. See ya!
Oh yeah! Back in action!
So, as you can tell from the cutscene, basically, Henk isn't exactly what he used to be. He used to be Toy of the Year, and now he's a sort of big, belly-gutted man. He's kind of out of his way. Henk of Duty, dollar free. I like it. Basically, Action Henk's Pro Skater 2. I love it. Basically, spend a few minutes just looking at some of the weird stuff on the walls that just star Henk. It's incredible and amusing, and just, it's a very cool setting, I have to agree. Something. Basically, it's a very cool thing. Now, let's actually get into the game, because the setting isn't, as cool as the setting is, it's the gameplay that's what really matters. Let's redo that. So basically, as you can see, Action Henk is a side-scrolling sort of platformer. Except it's, you know, fast and kind of furious. Basically, if you've ever played a Trials game, then you more or less have the idea of Action Henk down. Basically, let's try it again. That is basically the simplest way of saying that this game is effectively Trials, except simpler. I think it's fair to say, because you don't have the whole leaning mechanic, which Trials is known for, and oh, god damn, does that leaning mechanic seriously kick your ass sometimes. Yeah. So, as you can tell, every time you bad bitches equals only like, okay. As you can see, whenever you beat a level, you get your lovely, could you stop, you know, changing? You get your leaderboard score, which is, you know, worryingly similar to a lot of other players. And it says how many percentage of players you're actually better at, which, you know, for bragging rights, is pretty nice. Yeah, so I really wish my recording wouldn't cut out so much, but it's my recording software. I can't help it. Boned. Okay then, that's fine with me. Yeah. So basically, if you've played Trials, then you're probably gonna have a pretty decent understanding of what's happening here. It's one of those games where, if you're a completionist, or if you're one of those guys that really just wanna sort of be the best, you're gonna have a whale of a time. I remember playing the absolute hell out of Trials Evolution, all because of the fact that I just wanted to be the best on levels when it came to Trials Evolution. I just wanted to be every single person who I actually was friends with who owned that game. I refused to be on the bottom, or second, or third. I had to be first. And I would painstakingly go through the same level for about 30 bloody times. Spend maybe an hour doing it. Getting incredibly frustrated, I should add, because my god, those levels are incredibly long and incredibly mean if you're not careful. Yeah. So that is basically Action Henk. Pretty much. After you get through the story, you can go through every single level all over again, or you can do it before you beat the story and try and improve on your time as much as you possibly can. Which I can see myself doing, because I've redone the same map 3 times. Oh, that was a bad way to end. Yeah, and the great thing, from what I've seen so far anyway, the levels are actually really quite short. I like how they've got Thunderbird 2 in the background. At least I'm guessing it's Thunderbird 2. Yeah, other than the setting, which is like a tool, it's like a toy playground. It's a really cool setting, I should add, which I think I've added many times, really. Probably mumbling at this point. Or rambling. 11:42, not bad. But yeah, a lot of the levels are really quick and easy to finish. Well, easy is the wrong word. They're quickly going to get harder. I've played a Trials game in my day. They really ramp up. Those bloody trial games. Yeah. But in terms of quickness, the levels are really fast, which is really nice, actually. Oh god. Oh, Henk, dude, what you doing? Yeah, having fast levels is great because it means if you screw up a run, you don't feel like you've just wasted about 2.5 minutes of your life trying to go through it without accidentally restarting with a checkpoint like that. It's actually good restart. Yeah, it's nice to not have to commit minutes to a single level just to have like one final hurdle completely destroy your ass, and then you have to restart it because you want a perfect time. I know the pain. I know the pain. The later levels of Trials, I just gave up because it was 2. Oh, the pain. The pain. I'll take that. Let's try it again. Yeah, so the fact the levels are a lot shorter are quite nice. In terms of Trials, it definitely seems simpler. Because there's no leaning mechanic when it comes to Henk, because he's not on, you know, an automobile, or a bike, or a quad bike, or a tricycle, or whatever. He's just running. His beer belly probably doesn't exactly help. Probably doesn't help him too much, but you know, it doesn't make him lean forward in somewhat horror. Hot feed. Now this one's pretty cool because it shows one of the effects of the game, which kind of implies that you're kind of in the imagination of a child in this. So, because the ending of the game could just be, you've been in a child's imagination the entire time. Look, you go under the bed, scary monsters, ooh, spooky. Yeah, it gives the idea that you're kind of in the mind of a child. Hence the bedroom of someone that, you know, probably isn't in their late 30s or something. Not that I'm saying you can't have a bedroom looking like this in your late 30s, but, you know, you probably also shouldn't be scared of monsters under the bed in your late 30s. So, just saying. Let's just slide and slide again. I guarantee there's a quicker way to do that, but I have not found it. I am not a speedrunner. Let's do that again. The game isn't as stylish as Trials Evolution, as the Trials series. But then again, this is an indie studio. Trials is done by Ubisoft, if I recall. Well, it's done by Red Links, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, you get the idea. They have the Ubisoft of their publisher, which is, you know, got to be pretty handy for art assets and everything. But considering, did I just see an SNES cartridge fly out into the sky? Oh, 476. Not bad. That's my personal best. Not bad. Not bad. I'm proud of that. Let's do Betsy's challenge. Hey, Betsy. You can play as... Oh, bugger. Let's just restart. You can play as different characters, so if you want to play as Betsy, you can. But, honestly, the game's called Action Henk, not Action Betsy. Possibly the worst joke I've ever made. What the fuck was that? Henk, what are you doing? Yeah. You can change characters if you want, but I'm okay with who I'm playing as now. Henk is a fun guy. He can also wall jump. That's kind of. Oh. Yeah. I quite like the idea that you're sort of in the imagination of a child, because it kind of it just kind of adds like an extra bit of like nostalgia or charm to the game that, you know, you might not see from someone else. So it's a nice touch. Okay, keeping up with you, Betsy. Not having this. Oh bugger. Yeah, some levels you may not get first time, because, you know, they're kind of worth memorizing. But I suppose it's like the charm of something like this is that you get to run the levels over and over again, like learn them completely and utterly, and then just love how amazing you can get through them, and how well and how quickly, and just is a giant draw for a game like this. Boom. Yeah, the background doesn't really... Okay, that was a terrible start. The background doesn't really change from what I've seen, which... There is a lot there to keep you occupied, I think. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing some new levels, but I can imagine how much, like, sort of assets that would take and everything, and just, hey, what are you doing? Right, I'm doing that again. I'm not being beaten by the bronze ghost. That's ridiculous. I'm not having that. Speaking of ghosts, actually, you can change the ghost to different whatevers, basically. I believe you can also change it to that of another player, which means you can, like, watch the top guy play and, like, completely follow his movements and figure out what the hell he does that you don't, and then figure out how amazing they are compared to you. At least from what I've heard, anyway. I've yet to try out that. I should probably give that a go, actually. I'll try it after this one, because I've yet to change the ghost, so I'd like to actually see how the ghost handles being changed, and whether it's any good. Well, hey, gold medal, sweet. Switch ghost. Let's try rainbow. Okay, so we both slide, then we slide again, then we jump. You jumped way higher than I did. Then we slide, then we then we slide, then we right, okay. Then we slide, then we jump, then we slide, then we then we, okay, that doesn't seem optimal, but that's fine. Yeah, basically the ghost feature, very cool, because it gives you an idea of what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and how you can improve your times and everything. It's a very nice feature, which I probably would have loved in the Trials games, because those games destroy you. Those games do destroy you. Wait, whoa, no. Thankfully not, or else, because if I saw their times, I would be pissed. Because I'd be spending all my time trying to beat them like I did with Trials, and I don't want that again. I have things to do. I can't spend my days trying to beat the same challenge over and over again. There is one thing I would like to say, actually, about the levels. Oh, shit. Is that, well, I buggered that out. Yeah, is the fact that you can see the track sort of further down the level. You can't do that with Trials. This is unique to Action Henk, which is very cool. So you can have, like, a sort of idea of what's going to come about, which I really do think is pretty cool. So you can have, like, a quick idea of what's about to go down. So basically, you can improve your run and be prepared for whatever comes next. And the more levels I'm going to get past, the quicker I realize that I'm actually terrible. That's not going to be good. Hey, you're the guy from Reus. Oh, I'm on a skateboard. Oh, it doesn't move. That's disappointing. I do like the fact that that is actually a platform, though. Yeah, you're the rock. You're the earth guy from Reus. I do like that. How are you this far? What are you doing that I'm not doing? Wait, lady, I don't know what you're doing. I get... Okay. Oh. Okay, so on the downward slope, let's try it again. And down and jump. And then we keep running, and then I lose momentum, and I hit the wall. I have almost no idea how she's doing this. How are you doing this? How are you doing this? I have legitimately no idea. I have no idea how she's doing this at all. I can't not hit that wall. Right, and then you jump. And then I failed to jump. Right, sorry, I'm just going to keep going. I'm sick of your bullshit, gold medal. You and your shit. Yeah, what I was saying was I actually really quite like the fact that the track isn't all... Oh, I so could have made that up there, couldn't I? Oh, I'm not impressed with that one. I actually want to try that again. Not the level, just this idea. No, I don't know. It can be optimized, I know that much. Yeah, what I was saying was, I'm glad that the whole thing isn't just the track you play on. I do like the fact that they've got some sort of outside things like skateboards or bringing it in. So, you know, keep the setting a little more interesting, because the whole bedroom setting is really cool. But there's going to be a point where you see it all, isn't there? Which is a shame, but you know, oh, that'll get fucked. If I could figure out how to do gold, rainbow on this thing would be easy as pie. Right, classic. Henk, you okay? Okay, don't go that way. Apparently, you have a... Okay. The Sonic picture is pretty amusing, I won't deny.
Keep it going.
And down, and then slide and jump, and then slide and jump, and then jump and slide. How the fuck do you do that, Gold? I have no idea. How are you doing these things? I have no idea. Right, okay, let's just keep going. As you know, keep on trucking, as they say. Speaking of as they say, not that this has anything to do with anything, there is actually a level builder in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Which means that you can... Okay, I thought the game crashed then for a minute, and I completely panicked. Yeah, as I was saying, there is a level builder. I have no idea if it's any good. Oh, there are different rooms. Oh, I take it back. That is so cool. Kids room disco. Oh, I love it. Okay, Action Henk, I'm sorry. I take it back. That was, YouTube. Yeah, sure. Well, there you go. There's a level builder. Why do I keep sounding confused that there's a level builder? I'm confused that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, it's a level builder. It's a level builder. What else do you want me to say? I'm not a level builder kind of person, so you know, not really my thing. But you know, either way, it's very cool that the game has a level builder. So even if you do finish all the levels and you want to test your skill a little bit more, there's going to be a bunch on the Steam Workshop. And also, this gives you quite a nice excuse to sort of explore the map a little bit. At least a little bit, anyway. Kind of sucks you can't do it with a controller, but that's fine. A keyboard and mouse is fine. It doesn't matter. Show toy box. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Start line, speed boost, hookshot. Hookshot I haven't used yet, nor have I used the jump pad. So these are two things that I've yet to actually have a gander at. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for Action Henk. There's also multiplayer, but, you know. I'm sure you can gather what that is. Race. Basically, race. Yeah. Hey, Betsy.
No pain, no gain.
Let's go back to Henk, shall we? Yeah. Action Henk is a very fun game. If you like Trials, if you like the Trials series at all, I'm sure you'll enjoy this. It's not quite as complex, but it's still got the competitive edge. Sorry, I was just trying to read that in the background. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Die Hard, but I'm not entirely sure what the word actually says. Henk hard, maybe? That sounds like Henk's own personal porno. Let's not go there. That's a bad sport. Let's move away from that. But yeah, if you like the Trials series at all, this game, I'm sure you'll find some enjoyment in it. If you're a level builder kind of person, you've got that as well. If you enjoy playing community maps, because there are some amazing community maps in the Trials Evolution, from what I recall. I don't think they'll be quite as complex in Action Henk, but you can't complain when people make more levels for free. That is just wonderful. If you love the game, despite having beaten all the levels, you will have a giant community to help build more. That's a pretty big selling point, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Action Henk, definitely worth your time. Definitely give it a go. It's a fun bloody game, okay? It's fun, it's pretty damn fun. If at all you're a perfectionist, you might both love and hate this game, because you probably won't be able to leave until you've gotten the best score out of everyone you know. Or everyone you don't know. Which, you know, could be eating up some of your time. So, yeah, so that's Action Henk. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, we'll be taking a look at another game. Goodbye.